Take it, take it, take it all. 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 I'm trying to see you sweat. I'm trying to make you wet. Break you off when I go down. Let me show you you can squirt. I'm trying to see you sweat. I'm trying to make you wet. Break you off when I go down. Let me show you you can squirt. Excuse me, little mommy, I'm on fire. Don't you worry. Been a while, I melt the flurries. Make it rain in a hurry. Like it rough, don't you scurry. Like to wrestle, tag me in. Damn, I'm on this shit again. Like the fly, Superman. Over you, your friend. Like that ex, we leave him back. I ain't done with your ass. Don't be talking all that trash. Mad at me and that's tragedy. Too much ass is blinded. So I can hit it up, beat it up, and leave it out like garbage. Take it, take it, take it all. 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 I'm trying to see you sweat. I'm trying to make you wet. Break you off when I go down. Let me show you you can squirt. I'm trying to see you sweat. I'm trying to make you wet. Break you off when I go down. Let me show you you can squirt. You a little stripper tipper like the mama, air right hipper in the stars, Milky Way, Baskin Robbins, many flavors, pure breeze. I have papers, mixtures, I have pictures. About to lose my fucking mind with all these shapes and all these figures. Take them home and I dig them. Blow pops and I lick them. Notepads and I stick them. Cover metaphors in my dickies. Light you up, I mean hickeys. Sex game, he pick me. Common sense, I got 50. Love to share, bring a friend, never stingy. Take it, take it, take it all. 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 I'm trying to see you sweat. I'm trying to make you wet. Break you off when I go down. Let me show you you can squirt. I'm trying to see you sweat. I'm trying to make you wet. Break you off when I go down. Let me show you you can squirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, competers and competettes, we have reached the time to show off your winning spirit to compete and hold the trophy you long desired. Conferences are set,
and the semifinals is already underway.
And last night we had a battle in the Blue Conference semifinals, bracket number 1, Reaper versus Seb.
Oh,
to the back of Seb.
I know how.
Come on. Bath powers. Oh.
As Seb shoots down.
Boom, boom.
As Reaper once again played dominant for the 4th time in a row in the semifinals, beating Seb 12-1 to eliminate him from competing in the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 tournament, and he is now moving on to compete in the Blue Conference Finals Championship round.
the competition starts now.
As tonight, we will be going to the Red Conference semifinals bracket number 2, Steven versus Prince.
Upsets may happen, but we may see what will unravel in front of our eyes. This is the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 tournament. And remember, may the best player win.
Yo, ForceSquad, we are back here in the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 tournament. But guys, I'll be right back. I know it's bad timing, but I'll be right back. I have to go take care of business. I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I am back for my little tight break. But yes, we are back here again in the flesh of the Force Squad Murder Mystery 2 tournament. Tonight, after last night, tonight we are going to the Red Conference semifinals bracket number 2. Steven versus Prince, as Steven leads the bracket currently 1 games to 0. Prince trails the bracket currently by a game. Yeah, if he wins tonight, if Prince wins tonight, he will be tying the bracket to 1 games apiece, 1-1. Or if Steven wins tonight, he'll be taking a whopping bracket 2-0 lead, which means that if he has a 2-0 lead, he'll only need 2 more wins to move into the Red Conference Finals Championship round. But yeah, before we start, we're gonna go on calls into the call and talk to our players real quick. So we're gonna go on the call right now, and we're gonna say what's up to Prince. We're gonna say what's up to Steven. Guys, right now Steven cannot really talk that much in the chat and in the call, but he's gonna talk to us through chat. So Prince, I'm gonna say what's up to you. What's up, bro? Say what's up to the stream. Say what's up to the boys. You know all that stuff. Hold on, Prince. Prince, I need you to speak, bro. I can't even hear this bro talk. All right, he's rejoining the call. Let him rejoin the call real quick. All right. Wait, let Prince rejoin. Let Prince rejoin. I can't even hear bro speak. All right, yo, Prince. Yo, Prince.
Yeah, my phone was broken.
Yeah, you good, you good. Say what's up to the stream. Say what's up to the boys on this stream.
Hello.
Say what's up. Yes, sir. So as I was saying, Steven currently leads the bracket 1 games to 0. Prince, that means that you trail the bracket by 1 game. And you guys know it's the best of 7, so the first of 4 wins. So if Steven wins 3 more, he'll be moving on to the Red Conference Finals. Or tonight, Prince, if you win, you could tie the bracket 1 games to 1. So I'm going to ask you, Prince, yo, do you think you have what it takes to win against Steven tonight and tie the bracket 1 games at peace?
Yeah, I think I might do all right.
Think you're going to do all right? Why not
Yeah,
best? Why do you not think you're
yeah,
going
I'm
to
gonna
do your
try
best?
my best.
You're going to do your best? Okay, that's what I want to hear,
Yeah.
bro. That's what I want to hear. All right, now going to
All right.
tonight's game, Steven. Now I'm flipping the question on to you. Do you think you have what it takes to make the bracket 2-0 in your favor? And what do you think do you have that's in your bag, in your arsenal? What do you think you have that's going to shut down Prince again for the second time in a row?
Ellie? Oh,
Prince, please
stop.
get up over the mic, please.
Please move.
Steven says, I think I have what it takes mainly because of my murderer performance. So, okay, your murder performance, amazing. But do you think you're lacking on the side of Sheriff? Do you think your Sheriff performance is the same as your murderer performance, or do you think you need some improvement on that end of the spectrum? He says, I may need to improve on Sheriff, but it'll get up there soon. Okay, okay, respect, respect. Respect. Okay, I understand you, Steven. He's being honest and true with his game. He's saying that he does need some improvement on that end, and he is admitting it. He's admitting his flaws in the game and what he needs to improve on and what he needs and what he thinks he is currently good on. Very good job, Steven. Very, very good job. All right. But before we get into tonight's action, I want to do some little promos. So I'm going to just pop this up on the screen real quick and show you guys. I think everybody knows I'm about to pop up real quick. Right here, we have the official Force Squad Murder Mystery 2 Tournament long sleever right here, guys. Of course, as always, you guys see in the front, we have the Force Squad logo with the Force Squad MM2 tournaments right here. On the two sides, we have the red and the blue conferences, respectively. And on the back, we have May the Best Player Win. So those of you guys, for those of you guys who play Roblox and you guys want to support the tournament, by the way, the Robux that you guys put into this shirt, it will go towards our players so that they can get the respective conferences shirts as well in the game. 5 Robux only. I'm going to put it in the chat right now for those of you guys who want it. Give me one moment. Give me one momento. One momento. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's just copy that. And I'm going to pin it in the chat for those of you guys who really want to get it and for those of you guys who are going to be tuning in late to the stream. There we go. It is in the chat. It is up in the air. Tossed it up. If you guys want to go ahead and get it, go ahead and get it. It is there for you guys. But enough promotion. We're going to get into our action for tonight's game. Of course, Steven versus Prince. But since this is the second matchup of this bracket, you guys have to go over the rules. For the first two matchups of each bracket, players have to go over the rules to make sure that they know what to do and what not to do. So right now I'm going to go to my Discord and share my screen to make sure you guys see. Just make sure, Prince, if you could come back, I don't know if you could because you're on mobile, but if you could come back to the Discord and try to look at my screen, Steven, you too, so that we can go over these rules before we start tonight's matchup. Hold on, let me just stream it. All right, I am streaming it. Just tell me when you guys are looking at my screen so that I can start.
Yeah, I can see it.
Y'all looking? Steven, you looking? I just need confirmation in the chat. Okay, Steven is looking. So this is the 8 rules of the tournament. Rules 1 through 8. This is going to explain everything you guys need to do and what you need in order to win, and what to not do in the game, and what to not do in order to not get a point deduction. So it's been told by my boy Gio, so I'm gonna let my boy Gio take it away. Go ahead, Gio, and take it away.
Sure, Jay. And let's get started with rule number 1. Rule number 1. Each round will be the best of 7, meaning that the first person to reach 4 wins moves on to the next round. Rule number 2. Each game will be the first to 12 kills. Whoever gets to 12 kills will be the winner of that game. Rule number 3. During the game is in session, both players have to walk in opposite directions 10 seconds before the game starts. Once those 10 seconds are over, the game begins. Rule number 4. Each murderer-sheriff match will be 6 minutes long. Players will swap between murderer and sheriff each match. Rule number 5. Staying in one place will not be allowed. Players are required to move from a certain spot every minute. If you have been staying in one spot for over a minute, the host will call you out. If player does not comply, a point will be deducted from their score. Rule number 6. Map voting will not be allowed by players during the gameplay. The host and in-game spectators will be the only people to vote for the game maps for the players. If a player votes for a map, a point will be deducted. Rule number 7. Have fun during the tournament. Compete at your best. Trash talk too if you want, but do not go overboard. Any statement that a player makes that violates the rules of the squad will earn them a point deduction and a punishment in the server. And finally, rule number 8, or R6 avatars will be required for this tournament. If the host sees a player with a small R15 avatar, the player will be told to change the avatar. We pass it back to Jay, aka Bus ForceSquad.
All right, thank you, Gio. I really appreciate those rules. Gio. Hold on. I really appreciate those rules, Gio. Thank you for those rules. So, Steven, Prince, do you guys understand those rules from rules 1 through 8? Let me just know if you guys understand. Just tell me. You guys understand?
Yes.
Understood? All right, amazing. Amazing. Rules are understood. Players are ready to clash and go at it for the second time. So, I think we already know the deal. Since Steven is the A side and this is matchup number 2, we all know for the first 2 matchups, the A side is the murderer. So that means for matchups number 3 after this matchup, after tonight's matchup, for the next matchup between you guys, Prince will be starting off as a murderer. And then for the 4th matchup as well, Prince will be a murderer again. And then matchup number 5, Steven will be murderer. And then 6, Prince will be murderer, of course. And then if needed, a matchup number 7, Steven will be a murderer. But like I said, unless it's going to be a bracket sweep, matchups number 5, 6, and 7 will not be needed for this bracket. But we shall see what happens throughout these few games. All right, we're going to start off tonight's game. Of course, like I said, as Steven with murderer, Prince with a sheriff. And each matchup, remember guys, will be 6 minutes long. Let's get it started. Let's get it on. Let's see what maps are on rotation for tonight. We have match number 2, workplace and hotel 2. I say let's go to match number 2 to open up tonight's game. I say why not? We shall see what happens. Will Steven take a 2-0 bracket lead, or will Prince tie the bracket 1-1? We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Players are loading into the map, glitching a little bit. I see you, Prince, glitching a little bit. That's not even Prince. Outside Bull glitching a little bit. And players are ready to clash against each other. Let's see what happens. Whoa! What a staggering shot from Prince as he picked out the corner to stick in the shot to pick up his first sheriff elimination of the night and his first points of the game. What a shot by Prince, picking up his first point in tonight's game. Wow. And wow, let's put it on the scoreboard right now. Current score indeed is 1-0. And Prince's first elimination comes from a sheriff elimination. Let's put that on the board right now. There we go. Indeed. And we are ready for the next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Matchup number 2 between these two. First of all, let's update the score in the chat. Let's do this. Current score is 0-1 actually, since Steven is A side. And Prince's favor. There we go. We are ready to go to the second matchup. The second matchup this time will be having Prince debut as a murderer and Steven debut as a sheriff. We shall see what will happen between these two players going to the next matchup. For the next matchup, we'll be going to house number 2. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, we'll be going to house number 2 for the second matchup of the night. Prince picking up his first elimination on the money, on the game. Being a sheriff elimination, a very tough position to be in. And now he's in an easier position of a murderer. We shall see what will happen in this next matchup. What's Abu doing? Players are loading into the map and players are ready to clash for the second time tonight. Okay, Steven, what? Prince using his Prince knife, throws his Prince knife, ready for action. Steven shoots down the hallway. Prince throwing. Steven peeks out, shoots, does not connect. Prince throwing down the hall. Throw hits the wall twice. Unopened. Steven tries to shoot it. Prince gets away inside that when Steven pops out, shoots again, does not connect. Prince still throwing his knife down the hallway. Steven still peeking out and shooting. Prince in the wide open. Prince knife hits near Steven, but on the wall once again. Interesting. Prince still throwing, no connection. Steven misfire. Prince knife getting closer and closer in seconds. Steven pops out a shot. Prince is not there. Steven is also not there for the next and Steven peeks out the right time to shoot down Prince to now pick up his first points of the game, which is also a sheriff elimination on the board and ties the score to 1-1. What a shot by Steven right there, and then there we go. 1-1 is the current score. Both players both got their first eliminations from sheriff eliminations, and yeah, it is tied so far. Let's put the score in the chat. 1-1. The game is tied. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It will now be going to the third matchup this time. The third matchup this time we'll be having, of course, Steven back as a murderer and Prince as a sheriff. We shall see what will happen in this next matchup. Where will we be going? Oh, I know exactly where we're going. We will be going to the military base for the third matchup. I say a little bit of mill base between you two. Why not? Let's see if Steven can pick up his first murder elimination of tonight's game and his second point on the money? Or will Prince get his second sheriff elimination and pick up his second point? We shall see. Players loading into the map, and players are ready to clash for the third time tonight. I see. Prince shoots down the hallway. Steven picks it up real quick, throws a knife out. Prince also retreats once again. What a standstill shot by Prince as he picks up his second point on the board and his second sheriff elimination on the board. Wow, wow, and wow. What a staggering shot by Prince. And his brother Abu is going in twirls in happiness as he's celebrating his brother's second point of the night. What a master performance so far in the past 3 matchups from Prince, and now picks up his second sheriff elimination. There we go. Let's update the score. The score is currently 1-2. It is in Prince's favor, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put it in the chat. We will now be going to the next matchup. We're going to the next matchup, which is the fourth matchup this time. The fourth matchup, we will be having Prince back as a murderer and Steven as a sheriff. Let's see what shall happen in the fourth matchup tonight. We'll be going to Factory for the fourth matchup. Let's see what happens in the Factory. Ladies and gentlemen, current score is 2-1. Prince with 2 of his eliminations coming from sheriff eliminations. Steven with his only elimination coming from also sheriff elimination on the board tonight. But we shall see what continues to happen going to the fourth matchup. Players are loading into the map, and players are ready to clash for the fourth time tonight. Steven shooting, Prince throwing. Let's see if it's going to continue to become a sheriff showdown and Steven picks up his second elimination, or will Prince pick up his first murder elimination and the first murderer elimination in the game. Oh, Steven waiting for Prince to come out at the right time so that he can take him down. Steven's shooting. Oh boy, knives are getting close. The shots are getting close. As Prince throws his knife to pick up his first murder elimination on the board and gets his third point now, constructs himself his baby run of a 2-0 run so far. He's only 1 more point within being the first player of tonight's matchup on the run board. What a throw by Prince as he picks up his third point and his first murder elimination and the first murderer kill in tonight's game so far. Good performance so far by Prince tonight. Score is currently 3-1 in favor of Prince. And Steven says that he walked into the knife. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it happens, bro. Oh gosh. All right, there we go. The current score is 3-1 currently in Prince's favor. We'll now be going to the next matchup, which is the fifth matchup of tonight. This time having Steven back as a murderer, Prince as a sheriff. Let's see where we'll be heading to. We'll be heading to, I say, Nah. Yeah. Why not? We go to hotel. I say let's have a little bit of hotel action into tonight. I don't want to send you guys to office number 3 so early because you guys are gonna have troubles over there, and you know it. Trust me, you know it. The current score is 1-3, currently in favor of the B side, which is Prince. Players on the map, and I'm ready to clash for the 5th time tonight. Steven, nice. Prince trying to wait and pop out a shot. Steven throwing. Prince trying to run away from the murderer. Oh goodness, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? As Prince tries to get off a shot but does not connect. Steven using the elevator. Question mark? I was confused. I was really confused what was just happening over there. Steven hops out of the elevator, tries to get Prince. Prince comes down the chute! Wow! What a shot from Prince as he comes down into the elevator to take down Steven as he picks up his 3rd sheriff elimination of the night. And he's on the board tonight, the run board for the first time with a 3-0 run. What a shot by Prince. 4th point on the board for him tonight, picking up his 3rd sheriff elimination so far in tonight's game. He's undefeated as a sheriff so far tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, what a performance so far this early for Prince. Now puts himself early into this game on the run board as repeated on a 3-0 run. Wow, wow, wow. A very, very good masterclass performance from the B side in tonight's matchup. All right, we'll now be going to the next matchup, which is a 6th matchup tonight. This time for the 6th matchup, we'll be having Prince back as a murderer and Steven as a sheriff. Let's see if Steven can shut down Prince's 3-0 run this early, or Prince can make it a 4-0 run. We shall see what happens. We'll be going to office number 3. Hopefully it goes there. I don't want to go back to hotel. I don't even know why I believe in vote for hotel, but I don't think it will. I think it gives me, because I'm the game owner, the server owner. I think it's to give me the upper hand on voting. So hopefully it goes to office number 3. Because we're not trying to repeat maps. You know? Oh, it put you out in hotel. Okay. Awesome. Alright, Prince and Steven, I'm not gonna lie, I need you guys to reset, please. Because we can't repeat maps. I'm sorry, y'all. So this map doesn't count. Alright, this doesn't count. Tell your brother not to vote for duplicate maps, please, Prince. Alright, it's whatever. Alright, we'll be restarting up that matchup, the 6th matchup. We'll be having, again, like I said, Prince back as a murderer and Steven as a sheriff. Let's see what will happen. And hopefully I'll be the one voting. Hold on. Oh, we'll be going to bank number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully go to bank number 2. We'll be going to bank number 2 for this next matchup. The 6th matchup. We shall see what happens. As I said, we'll see if Prince can make it now a 4-0 run, or Prince can or Steven can shut down his 3-0 run and make it a 3-1 run. Let's see what happens. Abu, stop voting, bro, for the same maps, bro. This man, bro. Players are in bank 2 and are ready to show down. Steven fires off a shot as he sees Prince in distance. Does not connect. Prince was trying to throw. Steven not showing his face for that knife. Steven jumps and shoots. Does not connect. Prince still trying to throw. Trying to get a good angle, a good look on his opponent. Oh ho ho! As Prince peeks out the corner and Steven shoots him down. Now to end Prince's 3-0 run. He makes a 3-1 run. As now he picks up his second point on the board, which is his second sheriff elimination. Wow, wow, wow. Very smart play right there from Steven. Alright. Score is now 4-2. Prince only leads by 2 points now in this game. And yeah, a lot could still happen. We still have a lot of more matchups to go with these two phenomenal players so far. Let's add 2 sheriff eliminations for Steven. There we go. And let's update the score in the Roblox chat. Current score is now 2-4. The game is still in Prince's favor so far. Let's see what will happen. We'll now be going to the 7th matchup. This time we'll be having Steven as a murderer, Prince as a sheriff. Let's see what will happen for this next matchup. For the next matchup, we'll be going to the mansion number 2 once again. I say why not? I say why not? Abu does not know how to count. He's trying to say 2 to 4, but he put 24. You know, 24 like Kobe. It's alright though. Alright. Players loading into the map and a righteous showdown in mansion number 2 for the 7th time tonight. Steven goes back down the hallway. Prince trying to peek out and get a shot. On the right. Steven throws his knife up, hits the wall near Prince. Prince shooting does not connect. Peeks out, tries to peek out the right time, but Steven gets away. Steven still chasing him down, trying to get a throw kill. Prince still shooting, trying to connect. Steven trailing. Prince shooting. Trying to get his angles right. Steven shoots once again, no connection. Still hitting. Steven still throwing, knife nearly connecting. Prince setting his shot, misfire. Steven getting closer and closer by the second. Goes in for the melee kill and gets a melee kill as he puts down Prince. Now to pick up his first murder elimination in tonight's game. And his first point now constructs his own baby run of a 2-0 run and now makes Prince run a 3-2 run so far in tonight's game. First murder elimination on the board for him. And now he shrinks the deficit to within 1 point reach. The score is now 3-4. It's still in Prince's favor by 1 point. Ladies and gentlemen, let's update that run board to a 3-2 run. And let's update the score in the Roblox chat for our players so that they know exactly what is going on. Yes, the current score is 3-4. It is still in favor of Prince by 1 point. We'll now be going to the 8th matchup this time. The 8th matchup will be having Prince as a murderer, Steven as a sheriff. Let's get it on. Let's see what happens. The maps that are on the board. Let's see what maps are on the board. We have mansion 2. I go workplace. We're taking out a workplace for this next matchup. Current score is 3-4. We are still early into this game. A lot more matches up to go. No players have even reached 5 yet. Let's see if Prince could reach 5 in the next matchup or Steven can tie the game to 4-4 in the 8th matchup. But we shall see. Players are loading into the map in 3, 2, 1, and players are ready to show down. Let's see what goes down. Steven unleashing his gun, his chopper. Prince testing the throws. Let's see if these players will encounter each other early. Players listening for footsteps, trying to locate where they are, trying to navigate where they are. Steven pops out for a shot, not connecting. Prince now pushing, trying to get the angle, and Steven comes from the side and shoots down Prince to tie the game to 4-4 as he picks up his third sheriff elimination on the board and now equalizes the stats for both players. Both players have 3 sheriff eliminations and 1 murder elimination. And now Steven is on the run board with a 3-0 run and now makes Prince's run a 3-3 run. Wow so far in tonight's game. All right, let's update the run board for Steven. He is on a 3-0 run, and we shall see what will happen for the 9th matchup so far. All right, let's just update Steven's stats as a sheriff. That is now his 3rd sheriff elimination on the board. We'll now be going to the 9th matchup, but let's update the score in the chat. 4-4 tie game, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tie game tonight, and we'll now be going to the next matchup this time, having, of course, Steven back as a murderer and Prince as a sheriff. Let's see what will happen in this next matchup. All right, let's update that scoreboard real quick. 4-4. I might just let it auto pick because I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to go in there and pick. Whatever it picks, it picks. I'm not gonna get upset. There we go. We are now going to the 9th matchup with a tie game so far. 4-4 is the current score. Both players have 3 sheriff eliminations and 1 murder elimination into tonight's game. Let's see who can break the tie and make it their 5th points. Steven is on a 3-0 run, and he shut down Prince's 3-0 run, and he made Prince's run a 3-3 run. Let's see what will happen now in this 5th matchup. They're going back to workplace? Okay, whatever. I mean, y'all want to reset? Because I said, like, no repeat of maps. Reset. Yeah, reset real quick. Yes, because I'm not trying to repeat maps. This time I'll be able to vote. Yeah. Respect it. All right, we'll be repeating the 9th matchup this time. Having, like I said, Steven as a murderer, Prince as a sheriff. And let's see what maps will be on the board for you 2 players tonight. All right, we have Bank 2. Take out a factory, why not? Let's take you guys back to factory for this 9th matchup. And let's see what happens between you guys. And let's see who will break the tie and make it 5-4. Currently, score is tied 4-4. As repeated, Steven is on a 3-0 run. And Steven shut down Prince's 3-0 run earlier, and he made Prince's run a 3-3 run, as you guys see on the scoreboard currently. But once again, let's see who will break the tie. Players are loading into the map in 3, 2, and already are in and are ready to show down for the 9th time tonight. All right, let's see what goes down. We have Steven as a murderer, and we have Prince as a sheriff with the gun. Drop in the chat who you think is going to win tonight's game. Will it be Prince? Will it be Steven? Let me know what's going to happen. Do you think Steven's going to take a 2-0 bracket lead, or will Prince tie the bracket up to 1-1? Y'all shall tell me. Whoa! As Steven peekaboos Prince to get his throw kill and picks up now his 2nd murder elimination on the board and breaks a tie and makes the score now 5-4. And he strengthens up his run to a 4-0 run. What a turn of events so far from Steven in this game. Was trailing down by a 3-0 run and now makes his own run of a 4-0 run and now takes the lead in tonight's game. Picking up his 2nd murder elimination for tonight and making his run a 4-0 run. 4 points in a row for Steven so far tonight. And let's update the score in the Roblox game chat. Hold on. Current score is 5-4 in Steven's favor. There we go. We'll now be going to this next matchup, which is now the 10th matchup. The 10th matchup this time we'll be having Prince as a murderer, Steven as a sheriff. Let's see what will happen for the 10th matchup. Let's see what maps are on rotation. We're going to the military base for the next matchup. Why not? Let's see what happens in mill base again. One of the most balanced maps in the game by far, in my opinion. Man, this game is going back and forth. At first, Prince was leading by 3 points, and now Steven is back on top of the lead. Leading by 1 point, but he's in front as he picked up 4 points on a row. He caught a hot streak. Players are now on the map and are ready to clash again for the 10th time tonight. Let's see if Prince can tie it 5-5, or if Steven can get his 5th point in a row and make it 6-4, leading by 2 points. Prince has his knife out, ready for action. Steven with his gun out as well. This guy just went through the most easiest area. This man, Prince. Steven winning his opponent shoots. Players are clashing. Steven shoots, does not connect. Prince throwing up at Steven, trying to get a throw kill. No connection. Steven misfiring. Prince still throwing on Steven's side, trying to get him to walk into his knife. Unsuccessful. Steven trying to set his shot. Not connecting. Prince knife getting closer and closer. Steven getting space, trying to get an open shot off on Prince. And Prince is still making his presence be felt and throwing his knife, trying to bait in Steven. Oh, players are back at it again outside. Sending his shot does not connect. Prince still throwing. Trying to get a throw kill off. Steven sets his shot once again. Shoots, lets off a shot, no connection. Prince still jumping side to side. Throws at Steven's feet, nearly connecting. Steven setting his shot, no connection. Prince still trying to get that nice throw off. Nearly catches Steven again. Sits down for half a second. Steven not hit by the knife. Steven trying to shoot down Prince. No connection as well. Oh! Steven nearly jumps into that knife. Smart decision right there. Prince still throwing. Trying to catch Steven off guard. Trying to shoot. Setting his shot in the air. Trying to catch Prince off guard as well. They're letting it go right now. They're letting it rip. Players are keeping their distance and trying to play range right now. No. Oh, knife nearly hit Steven. Once again. Steven setting his shot. Shoots. Misfiring. Prince still throwing. Throws at the ground. Throws at the ground again. Side by side for both players. What's going to happen? Shot nearly connects with Prince. Nice. Oh, and Steven finally connects on the shot to pick up now his 4th Sheriff Nation on his resume, and now picks up his 6 points on the board and strengthens up his run to a 5-0 run so far in tonight's game, as he now leads by 2 points so far, and he is now 6 points away from winning tonight's matchup. What a shot by Steven. Patience, and he did connect. He took his time there, and it worked out in his favor, as he now picks up his 4th Sheriff Nation and leads the game by 2 points. And repeating, he only needs 6 more points to win tonight's matchup. Let's put the score in the chat. 6-2-4. It is in Steven's favor so far for tonight's game. We'll now be going to the next matchup, which is actually the 11th matchup this time. We'll be having Steven back as murderer and Prince as a sheriff. Let's see what goes down. We have House 2, Office 3. We're going to be taking us to Office 3. I'm sorry, Office 3, not 3. Tree. We'll be taking us to Office 3 for this next matchup. We have the couple, Lily and Steven, right here. And then we have Preninka right here, too. Let's see what happens for the 11th matchup tonight. Players are loading into the map, and players are in and are ready to clash. Let's see what happens. They're close. Well, not really. I better say bless me. Let me stop. Oh. Prince shoots down the hallway, but Stevens on his feet. And Prince waits for half a second to have his opponent in the air, and he shoots him down. Now to pick up his 4th sheriff elimination on the board and his 5th point, and ends Stevens' 4-0 run. And clears the run board for himself on tonight's game. Wow, what a shot by Prince right there. Perfect opportunity. He knew exactly what position he was in, and he stayed and set his shot, and it connected as he now shrinks the margin back to 1 point and picks up his 4th sheriff elimination on the board tonight and clears the run board for himself. It was originally supposed to be actually a 3 to 5 run on his end, but we're gonna clear it since he got that kill. Let's just clear the run board real quick, and he ends Stevens' 4-0 run and makes it now a 4-1 run on the board so far. All right, we'll now be going to this next matchup. The next matchup being the 12th matchup this time. The 12th matchup we'll be having this time Prince as a murderer, Steven as a sheriff. Let's see what happens down the line. We'll be going to Biolab. Yes, thank you, Billy. We'll be going to the Biolab for this next matchup between these two players. And let's see what goes down. This matchup always picking some different wacky-tacky map, bro. Yo, it's every single time. But regardless, we'll be going to the next matchup, which is the 11th matchup. Actually, the 12th matchup this time. Once again, Prince as murderer, Steven as a sheriff. Let's see what goes down. Players are in the map and are right to showdown once again.
Okay.
Oh, Steven sees his opponent. Prince also sees his opponent as he's throwing his knife down the hallway. Steven also sending shots down the hallway to try to connect with Prince. Knives being thrown, shots being fired. But who will be victorious in this matchup? Oh, Prince throws his knife, hits. Steven trying to shoot, open shot right there, does not connect. Prince throwing up towards his opponent. Oh!
Oh, damn!
Prince at the perfect time now to make the point differential back up by 2 points as he picks up now his 7th points and his 5th sheriff elimination in tonight's game, and he clears his run board back to 0-0. Wow, way shot by Steven. Perfect shot right there. Wow. All right. 7-5 is the current score on the board as Steven picks up, as I just said, his 5th sheriff elimination on the board and clears the run board for both players back to 0-0 so far. Wow. All right, let's just change this real quick. Run board reset. There we go. And let's put a point update in the chat for those of you guys who, bless you, whoever sneezed. The score is currently 7-5, still in favor of Steven. Going to this next matchup. For the next matchup, going to be the 13th matchup. We'll be having Steven back as murderer and Prince as a sheriff. Let's see what goes down. We'll be going to a hospital. I see a hospital there. We didn't touch that map yet. We're going to hospital for this next matchup. Indeed, we're going to hospital number 3 for matchup number 13 between these two players. We shall see what happens. Run boards have been reset. Prince with 4 sheriff eliminations and 1 murder elimination. Steven with 5 sheriff eliminations and 2 murder eliminations, and leads the game by 2 points. He is only within 5 more points of winning tonight's matchup and taking a bracket 2-0 lead. Players on the map and ready to clash once again. Let's see what happens. Steven is the name of your pet. Huh? Which one? Because you have like guinea pigs and all that stuff. Prince has his gun out. Steven knife. Prince shoots, does not connect. Steven pushing up on Prince. Prince gaining his space. Oh ho! As Prince connects on the money to pick up his 5th sheriff elimination on the board and his 6 point and shrink the margin back down to 6 points once again for tonight's game. A staggering shot by Prince right there. A statement shot by Prince as he now narrows the game down to 7 and 6 here once again. Wow, wow, wow. And he picks up, yes, his 5th sheriff elimination for tonight's game. Let's put a point update in the chat real fast so we can move on to the 14th matchup. The current score is 7 to 6. It is still in Steven's favor tonight. All right. There we go. We'll now be going to the 14th matchup this time. The 14th matchup, we'll be having Prince back as a murderer, Steven as a sheriff. Let's see what maps you guys land on for this next matchup. Bless you, whoever just sneezed.
Thank you, Ali.
We go to police station for this next matchup. Let's see what happens. Players have not touched police maps, so I say why not go there. Let's see what happens in a 14th matchup. Will Prince tie the game to 7 and 7, or will Steven go back in front by 2 points and pick up his 8th point to be within only less than 4 points from winning tonight's matchup? Players are in and are ready to clash once again. Let's see what happens. Steven with his gun out, prepared for anything. Prince also with his knife out, prepared for any firing shot. Police station. Steven upstairs, Prince throws a knife, does not connect. Picking his poison, decides to go down or stay up, and he picks staying up. Tough with a shot, but he gets shot anyway. As Steven sends a direct shot upstairs as he picks up now his 6th sheriff elimination on the board. So his 8 points on the money and is now less than 4 points away from winning tonight's matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a shot by Steven right there. Perfect execution and perfect timing on that shot. It was just so perfect as he now picks up his 8th points on the board. And repeating myself, he's only 4 points away from tonight's matchup to take a bracket 2-0 lead. All right, let's put a score update. 8 to 6. It is in favor of Steven still so far in tonight's game. All right. Let's see what happens in the next matchup. We'll be going with Prince as a sheriff and Steven as a murderer for this next matchup, which is actually the 15th matchup. Let's see what maps are on the board for tonight. We're going to the factory. We haven't gone in a while. We're going to the factory for this next matchup, the 15th matchup. And let's see if Steven can continue on his onslaught and put himself back on the board with a 3. Actually, it's not 3-0 run. He's on a 1. He just got his first point back. Let's see if he can construct a baby run of a 2-0 run again. And then after that, let's see if he can get a 3-0 run. Abu was crying for his brother in the chat. He's like, why you let me down? I'm playing now. Prince is playing phenomenal too. Both players are playing phenomenal tonight. We can't deny it. Nobody can deny it. Prince shooting. Steven throwing. Prediction throwing towards Prince. Throw almost connects. Prince shooting. Timing a little bit off. Shoots once again, but hits. Fence. Oh! Steven timing his throw once again. Prince shoots, but he's a little bit too late as Steven picks up now his third murder elimination of tonight's game and his 9th point, and is only 3 points away from winning tonight's matchup and leading the bracket 2-0. What a throw by Steven right there. And he constructs back his baby run of a 2-0 run. If he gets the next point, he'll be back on the run board for the second time tonight on a 3-0 run. We shall see what happens, but let's get right into the 16th matchup. We'll be going this time as Prince back as a murderer and Steven as a sheriff. Let's see what shall happen. What maps are able to be voted for. We have... let's take out a research facility. You guys are going to touch that map in a minute. Let's go back to the research facility, the research fact. Let's see what happens down there. Current score is 9-6. Steven leads this game by 3 points. He has 6 sheriff eliminations with 3 murder eliminations. Prince with 5 sheriff eliminations and 1 murder elimination. Abu still crying for his brother in the chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Prince, make sure to add. Out. As he now picks up his 5th, actually his 7th sheriff elimination of tonight's game, and now his 10th point right there. He hears a sound, and he went to where the sound came from, the source of the sound, and he picked up his 7th sheriff elimination right there, and picks up now his 10th point. He is now within only 2 more points of winning tonight's matchup to take a 2-0 bracket lead. Yes, indeed, that was a fast matchup. I agree. And he's back on the run board with a 3-0 run in tonight's game. Wow. Perfect shot right there, and perfect ears from Steven as he knew exactly where that sound came from. All right, current score is 10-6. Let's put in a chat. 10-6, currently still in Steven's favor. Hold on. Whoa. All right, my bunny ears are getting useful. Okay, well now we go to the 17th matchup. This time we'll be having Steven back as a murderer and Prince as a sheriff. What maps are on the board? We'll be going to... Lily's go to hotel. Yeah, Lily's already, she's going from the voting room. I hope it goes to hotel because we already went to the mill base a couple of times in this matchup. Let's go to hotel. Let's let them match up in hotel for the second time tonight. Hopefully it goes to hotel. I hope it goes to hotel. But we shall see if it'll go to hotel or not. Alright. Actually, they're in no base. Alright. Let's see what happens. Steven throws down the hole as he sees Prince peeks out, but does not get him in time. Still throwing. Prince setting his shot, does not connect, has a little difficulty getting back into that vent. Oh goodness. Prince shuts the doors to the main room. Getting some space away from Steven trailing, Prince trying to get an open shot off. Steven throwing, Knife nearly connects, but that little canister saves Prince's life right there. Oh ho ho! As Prince attempts a backdoor cut, but Steven reads it off perfectly and shuts him off. Cuts him off as he now picks up his 4th murder elimination on the board tonight and constructs himself game point range. Only needing one more point to win tonight's matchup and take a bracket 2-0 lead. Wow, he's only one more point away from taking a 2-0 lead in the semifinals bracket. Current score is 11-6. It's still in Steven's favor as he picks up now his 4th murder elimination and constructs his run board. He strengthens up his run board to a 4-0 run in tonight's game so far. Let's update this in the chat so that players are aware where they stand. All right. 11-6 current score. It's still in Steven's favor. We'll now be going to the now 18th matchup this time. We'll be having Prince as a murderer, Steven as a sheriff for the potentially final matchup if Steven gets this shot. We'll be going to Biolab. Actually, yes, Biolab. We're going to the Biolab for this potentially final matchup, or Prince could hit a staggering throw to pick up his 7th point and his 2nd murder elimination, or Steven can end it all right here with just one shot that connects to Prince's torso or his cranium. We shall see what will happen. Players are on the map and are ready to clash down for potentially the final time tonight. Ho ho! As Prince keeps his head above water as he gets a close melee kill on Steven. Now as he picks up his 2nd murder elimination on the board and shuts down Steven's perfect 4-0 run and now makes it a 4-1 run. Prince is still alive in tonight's game as he makes a statement, picking up now his 7th point and only trails by less than 4 in tonight's game. There we go. Let's update and polish his murder elimination count to 2, and let's put that run board to 4-1 so far. Let's put a little score update in the chat as well, so that we can refreshen our players' minds to know where they stand. Current score is 11-7, and it's still in Steven's favor so far in tonight's game. We'll now be going to the 19th matchup for tonight. This time we'll be having Steven back as a murderer and Prince as a sheriff. Let's see if Steven can end it here, or if Prince can continue on and keep himself alive and possibly win tonight's matchup. We may never know what will happen. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know, but we'll see. We'll see exactly what's gonna happen. We're going to a hotel for the 19th matchup. Let's see if this will be the final one, or if Prince can continue and spark a comeback against Steven. Players are loading into the map. Flash. Oh ho ho! As Prince reads Steven coming up the stairs as he shoots him down, now to pick up his 6th sheriff elimination and his 8th points on the board, and now makes Steven's run a 4-2 run, still staying alive in tonight's game. Now only trails by 3 points so far in this game. Current score is now 11-8. Prince picking up his 6th sheriff elimination on the board, and like just said, he picks up his 8th point. The score is now 11-8. Steven leading by 3 points. Prince only trailing by 3 points. He can still come back, and we shall see what will happen. Or Steven, if he gets the next kill, could just end it all right there. But hey, we don't know what's gonna happen. There we go, 4-2. And let's put the score update in the chat. Current score is 11-8. Still in Steven's favor. All right. Now we go to the next matchup. this time. We'll be having Prince back as a murderer, Steven as a sheriff. Let's see what goes down. All right. So we have here. Dun. I'm taking out of workplace. Sorry. We'll be going to workplace for the next matchup, which is the 20th matchup of the night. And let's see if Steven can end it right there, or if Prince can continue on his onslaught and make it a 3-0 run to put himself back on the run board and possibly come back, or if Steven can just end it all right here in his final matchup. Let's see what happens. We have Prince as a murderer and we have Steven as a sheriff. What will go down in the 20th matchup of tonight? Steven with 7 sheriff eliminations tonight, 4 murder eliminations. He could pick up his final 8th sheriff elimination. And Prince with 2 murder eliminations, 6 sheriff eliminations. He could pick up his 3rd murder elimination if he wins tonight, if he wins this matchup. Oh! As Steven mysteriously picks up on his opponent and shoots him coming outside of the door to finish him off and wins 12-8, and now leads the bracket 2-0, now needing 2 more wins to move into the Red Conference Finals Championship round. And now Prince leads and now trails the bracket by 2 games. Steven wins tonight's matchup 12-8. Final score, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, and wow. Perfect performance by Steven tonight. Now, Steven, I'm going to ask you this question. The first question after the game. Man, how does it feel that you're only 2 more wins away from moving on to the conference finals? You can answer it in the chat. You can answer the question in the chat. Steven says, yo, I'm hyped, bro. I feel like I'm ready for anything. Perfect indeed. Steven indeed showed that he is ready for any challenge that comes his way, as he took down Prince once again for the 2nd time in this bracket, and now leads 2-0 and is only 2 more games away, as I just said. 2 games away from moving into the conference finals. If you guys don't know, the conference finals is the last round in the conferences. And if you win the conference finals, you will be getting a prize of $15 or a gift card of your choice. And also, you'll be getting a customized shirt in Roblox of being a champion of the Red Conference. And also, you'll be moving in to competing for the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 Tournament Finals Championship round. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Red Conference will be facing up against the winner of the Blue Conference in the MM2 Finals to win the final trophy and to get the prize of $25 gift card of their choice, and also customized championship shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Prince, you lost tonight, man. 2nd time losing in tonight's bracket, man. How do you feel that you are now back into this losing position and you need 2 more games to win inside the bracket?
I feel like I need to do better as a player.
Indeed, and
And
what are the specifics? What specifically do you think you need to improve on against Steven?
my confidence in as murderer.
Understood, indeed. So, on a scale of 1 through 10, where does your confidence stand tonight?
Like a 7.
Oh, wow. Dang. All right. Like I said, man, confidence is key. Confidence will take you a long way if it is top quality, But, hey, make sure you try to get that confidence up. Practice more, train for Steven, and let's see if you can pick up 2 more wins against him to try to bracket up to 2-2. Or Steven, Steven in the next game could lead the bracket 3-0. And you guys know what that means. Once you have a 3-0 lead, you are 1 more win away from moving on to the next round. So Steven is in a very comfortable position right now. But Prince has some work to do ahead in this bracket. We shall see what happens. But tonight's final score is 12-8. Steven wins. There we go. Awesome performance by Steven and Prince. All right, Steven and Prince, you guys already know the deal. Meet you guys in the media room. And for those of you guys who are on stream, We'll be right back.
Yeah. Gospel on the beat. Starboy. Praises on you. Girl, want for me. Me love it when you want me. Maybe bump and grind with me. Maybe bump and grind. Girl, want for me. Me love it when you want me. Maybe bump and grind with me. Maybe bump and grind. See, stop, boy. Baby girl, come be my lover. Me, I done the drink, I know the sober. Me, I wanna be your lover. Me, I go buy you Range Rover. Come sit down on it. Wine for daddy. Don't stop, give me, baby. Wine for daddy. Call on me when you need me, mommy. Wine it, girl, I dey love you. I'ma get one, yo. I'ma cook one, yo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our players Steven and Prince after tonight's matchup, and Steven takes a bracket lead 2-0 against Prince as he finishes off tonight's game, winning 12-8 tonight, and now he is in a comfortable position. 2-0. That means that you only need 2 more wins to move on to the next round, and the next round, ladies and gentlemen, will be the conference finals. The conference finals is the path towards the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 Finals Championship. The winner of the red conference finals and the blue conference finals will go head to head for the final matchup to win the trophy, the final trophy. So it is a lot to look forward to in the conference finals. But the conference finals is nowhere near. We're still in the semifinals, so we have to talk some semifinals business. So now starting off with the winner tonight, of course, Steven. You can answer in the chat, of course, because I know you can't really talk in the call. But I'm going to ask you, man, your performance compared from last game to this game. Do you think your last game against Prince was better than this game, or do you think this game's performance was better than your last game performance? He says, last game was way better than this one. And why do you say that? Because of how I was down in the first bit of this game, it took me a while to get back up. Okay, I understood that, because if you guys, for those of you guys who are on stream, if you guys didn't watch Steven versus Prince, their first matchup, Steven actually beat Prince. Let me look back at the score. The final score of that game, I have the stats right here. Just give me one moment. Yeah. The final score of that game, it was 12-3. Tonight, the score was 12-8. So he did tonight's game. You could say he let a lot of offensive threats from Prince get through his firewall, and yeah, I guess it is a valid point to say that your last matchup was better than tonight's matchup. But now that segues me to my second question. Now, what do you think you how do I say this? Not really least improved on, but what do you think you improved on better from the last game to tonight's game? Steven says, I think my predictions of where he was going to be on the map. Okay, so basically, guys, what he's saying is his prediction on throwing, I'm assuming, and shooting. He made some prediction throws and prediction shots, and most of those did connect, as Prince did walk into them shots and them throws, and they did connect, indeed. So that, for sure, he thinks improved in his arsenal in his game for tonight's game compared to his last game. All right, now my last question for you tonight, Steven. Do you think you think you're already looking forward towards the conference finals? Of course, if you get to the conference finals, that means that you have to go against the winner of the semifinals bracket number 1, which is Geo versus Sinisters. And I mean, I don't know if I think you guys were there for the end game. You guys were the end game spectators there, but man, are you already looking forward towards the Red Conference Finals championship round, or do you think it's still early to get into that? I'm looking forward to it for sure. Okay, it seems like Steven already has his eyes on the Red Conference Finals. Wow. Wow, only 2 more wins for Steven to get to the Red Conference Finals, so it is not far fetched. It is very close down the road for him, indeed. He says definitely going to be an interesting match for sure. Like I said, Steven, if you do win this bracket, you'll be going to the Red Conference Finals, and you have an option to face against Geo or Sinisters. Both of those players are amazing. By the way, that bracket did not open up yet because Sinisters is currently busy with certain things. So when she is available, we'll get back to opening up that bracket. It might open up as soon as probably the weekend, this coming weekend, or probably the start of next week. And next week I'm on spring break, so I'm gonna have time to be streaming. So we will see where that will take us, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that is all the questions for you, Stephen. Now we're moving on to Prince for tonight's the losing end of the stick tonight, sadly. Now Prince, man, you are down now 0-2 in the brackets, meaning that if you lose the next 2 games, you will be eliminated from the competing in the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 tournaments. So I'm gonna ask you this right now: what do you think you have to change in your game to avoid elimination from the tournament?
Well, I need to stop getting like, you know how he predicts where I'm gonna go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to try to like not let that happen so easily.
Indeed. So basically, what you're saying is you need to not fall for bait. You need to actually, take your time and try to see where he stands to try to get an open shot on him or an open throw. That's basically what you're saying, right?
Hmm.
Okay, I understood 100%. Now, my second question for you tonight is, compared to last game and this game, do you think Steven played harder in the last game or tonight's game?
I think the last game,
Mm. So you think you kind of faced like a more easier Steven tonight?
I guess,
And
but
why
it
do you
was
say
still hard.
that?
Well, like, let me see, like, my shots were easier to land,
Mm-hmm. For
but
sure,
like,
for sure. Continue, continue,
hmm
continue, continue.
but like my murder, it wasn't, it wasn't so good.
Mm. Okay. Okay, okay, for sure, understood. Basically, what he said, guys, is that he thinks his sheriff eliminations were a lot easier compared to game number 1 against Steven, and the thing that he thinks he flawed on tonight was how he performed as a murderer. Indeed, and murderer kills tonight were at an all-time low. Like I'm gonna check it right now. Like tonight's murderer stats, Prince had only 2 murder eliminations tonight. And on Steven, also, he only had 4 murder eliminations tonight. So it seems like both players were kind of limited to the end of the knife. But where they really performed at was at the gun. Right here, the stats say it for themselves. Steven had 7 staggering sheriff eliminations tonight, and Prince also had 6 sheriff eliminations tonight. So both players played better on the gun. They played better on the side of the gun, on the end of the gun. But on the end of the knife, they didn't really perform their best. But it still resulted in a win for Steven, and players clashed, and it was an amazing showdown for sure. Now, my last question for you, Prince, before I let you guys go. Man, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think you're gonna have better confidence going into matchup number 4 against? Oh no, not matchup number 4. Do you think you're gonna have better confidence going into matchup number 3 against Steven? And what do you think you have
Yeah.
to really fix in terms of your confidence?
Okay. What I think I need to fix is like I just need to relax more and just play how I normally play.
Indeed, for sure. You know, you need to have flow. You need to play comfortable. You don't have to play with anxiety. You don't have to play anxious. You don't have to play nervous. As long as you're playing free and you're playing free indeed, and you're playing like how you're supposed to play. You know, playing normal. You know how to play. Then you'll be fine. You know, don't let the stress get to your mind. Don't let the nerves get to your mind. Just play normally at ease. That is how you're supposed to play as a player, indeed. And hopefully your confidence does shoot up, rocket high into the next matchup. 100%. And that is all for you two, Steven and Prince. Good job answering all these questions. Phenomenal matchup between you two tonight. I would love to see more again for matchups number 3, 4, and potentially number 5, 6, and 7 if needed. But we shall see what will happen in these next 2 games. Will Steven bracket sweep 4-0, or will Prince win matchup 3 to make the bracket 2-1, and will he win matchup number 4 to tie the bracket up to 2-2? We shall see what will happen within these next few games. Of course, as always, Steven and Prince, thank you guys for the performance tonight. We all loved it. I always enjoy it. I enjoy all the performances. I'm pretty sure the people on stream too, they enjoyed the performances. I really, really appreciate it. And for those of you guys who are on stream, we may have a matchup tomorrow. We shall see where we will be going. We shall navigate where we will be going to. But I will tell you a confirmed matchup that will be happening. The Blue Conference, which is now the only semifinals bracket in the Blue Conference, since the semifinals bracket number 1, Reaper versus Seb is now over. Reaper is now already so early into the Blue Conference Finals Championship round. He's waiting for the winner of the semifinals bracket number 2. And the semifinals bracket number 2 in the Blue Conference, Rohan versus Yemi, they will be playing on Saturday night. If you guys want to know what times they'll be playing at, make sure you guys stay tuned at our Instagram at the ForceSquad _ group, and stay tuned on our YouTube community post. And also for the Red Conference, of course, the Red Conference semifinals bracket number 1 and 2. Number 1, of course, is Geo versus Sinister. They did not open up yet, and right now we're doing the Red Conference semifinals bracket number 2. Steven versus Prince. As Steven leads the bracket 2-0, he only needs 2 more games to win to move into the Red Conference Finals Championship round. But we shall see what will happen. Repeating again what I just said. If you guys want more information on the tournament, make sure you're staying tuned on our Instagram at the ForceSquad _ group, and keep posted on our YouTube community post for updates on the tournament and about the ForceSquad. Ladies and gentlemen, for right now, that is all. Steven and Prince, amazing performance once again. You guys are dismissed. Thank you guys for playing tonight. And for those of you guys who are on stream once again, and the last time, this is the ForceSquad Murder Mystery 2 Tournament. And remember, as always, may the best player win. See you guys soon.